Welcome back, everyone. We are here. We're ready to go with the infamous, the one and only Mr. Zook OG running Resident Evil 4 Normal New Game Plus today. Zook, how are you doing? How are you feeling about the run, my friend? What's going on?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just going to apologise in advance to everyone because I've got a bit of hay fever, so I'm a bit bunged up. But we'll do my best and we'll smash it, hopefully. So.
It's that random 3 days of British summer we had last week. That's what's done it to you.
My body's just completely threw off from everything that's happened. So it's like, have I got a cold? Have I got hay fever? I'm not too sure. The great British weather. Yeah.
And I'll just introduce your wonderful co-commentator for the day, Mr. Bull Moose Gaming, coming in, going to provide us with some wonderful facts and to this Resident Evil 4 run, because I know not much about it at all. Mr. Bull Moose, welcome on in, sir. How are you doing?
Doing well, thank you, Moon. Thank you. How are you?
Me, I'm great. I just had an absolutely fat burger.
I've seen that burger. Good. It looked nice.
I never go. I was eating my dinner. I was like, "Oh, this is good." Yeah, so I'm prepped. I'm fueled for the run. I'm ready. I'm full of beans. So are we ready to go? Are we ready to count down? But Zook, you've got a small extra incentive for the run. If you'd like to introduce that for everyone.
Yeah. So I mean, if I die, basically, I'm going to donate £5. So yeah, let's see what happens. Hey.
I'll match it. Great.
Even better. Oof. Even better.
There we go. Right. So first enemy, 6 deaths. Let's go. Let's get it in. Right, are we going to count you guys in? How do you want to do it, Zook?
So what we'll do is I just want to explain to everyone first, there's going to be a lot of menuing in this. Resident Evil 4, for those of you who don't know, we rely heavily on the Dipman glitch, which gives us a wee little speed boost. So you'll see a lot of menuing. Don't worry too much, it is part of the run. There'll be a few out-of-bounds glitches as well, which also shave some time off the run. And there'll be some resets along the way as well, which are needed to sort of despawn some enemies. But it's all legal. There's nothing out of the ordinary here. So as it's New Game Plus, we go into the load. Once I come out of the merchant menu, then we can go ahead and start the timer. So if you guys want to prepare for that, then yeah.
Yeah, but one of you guys just count us in, because I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, knock yourselves out.
Yep. Okay, so I'll tell you. I'll basically say go if you guys are cool with that.
Sounds good to me.
So we go with costume 2 because we want Ashley to have the knight suit, and there's specific strats for that and reasons for that, and I'll explain as we go along. Okay, so as I exit this menu in a second, we can hit the timer. Okay, so I'll call it in. 3, 2, 1, go.
Woohoo! And we're off. I'm really interested in the strats for the different outfits. I didn't realize that was a thing. It's blown my mind actually that the actual is different properties to the outfits.
Yep, there is strats for the outfits, and I'll explain it a little bit later on.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Well, I hope everybody's all excited. I know I am. I've never seen the New Game Plus run. I've seen a lot of the New Game run, but I've never seen the New Game Plus run. It's interesting to see what weapons you're going to be using and where.
Yep, there's specific strats for each weapon, and I'll explain as we go along. But New Game Plus, you have a slight edge because you have the Dipman at the start of the game. So whereas in a new game, you acquire the Dipman, I believe, after one of the boss fights with Verdugo, possibly nearer the minecart later on.
Yeah, I don't remember where the heck it is. It's been so long since I've played a fresh start of Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, New Game Plus is the way. So
yeah, there's. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say a few of my buddies are sat in the Discord, and they're kind of gonna be drinking every time I mess up. So there's a lot of pressure on.
I feel like a few drunk friends. There's no pressure at all. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get them wasted, hey boys.
Yeah, there we go.
So we do a strat there where that little strat we did there, we just basically shoot again straight after to try and hit as many enemies as possible from behind there. Okay, that was late. I was not expecting that to be that long. There's a small delay on that part there. We basically use the rocket launcher in that specific location to skip that first sort of phase there.
Oh, nice. I was going to say, I keep seeing you hop into the menus. Is there a specific reason for the little in and out menu hops?
So it's the speed. That's the Ditman, what I was referring to earlier. So what you do is you basically kind of half aim with the striker, which is the shotgun, and then you basically pick another weapon and you get an instant speed boost, as you can see just there.
Yeah, as long as you switch weapons before the laser comes up, then it'll work.
Yeah. Did we make it? I think we made it. We might be okay here, boys and girls.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, we
Or else there's gonna be some angry villagers tossing boulders your way in a second.
We just did the first skip, which is the boulder skip. So you can manipulate a dodge on that by aiming at the floor at a specific location and basically rocket launching yourself over the action point from that boulder.
It's pretty wild. Does that just skip the trigger for it then, I'm assuming?
Exactly, that's exactly what it does.
Oh. And what's the rough estimation for this sort of run completion time?
We put 2 hours, but lately I've been trying not to pick myself up in case it gets very wrong. But lately we've been absolutely killing this, man. So I'm really hoping that we can do well. We'll see. Hey, but I think we'll beat
The other nice thing about where those there's a lot of quick time events in this game. And if you're playing on controller with like Zook is, like I do, you can press all the inputs at the same time, and no matter which one is correct, it'll read it, which is fantastic. Takes a lot of the guesswork out.
So a lot of people... Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, yeah, the quick time events are randomized in this game, aren't they? I was just going to ask.
They're flipping horrible. Whoever put them in here, man. God damn you guys. What we did there is I did the slow version of the rocket, which is the rocket launcher. A lot of people use the grenade there. It's much faster, but I'm not very good at it, so it was a bit of a safety strat to use the rocket launcher. This guy's a dick. This guy's also
He got me last night in a run.
Yeah. They're both
my mind's just being blown by how fast you're moving. It's just like zooms.
We let him go for the run. Let him go for the grab. He can try, bless him.
I love in this game how slow their reaction time is at the beginning. You can run past virtually every enemy at the beginning unless it's required that you kill them.
So everyone has their kind of comfort spot on the Ditman, and mine is the grenade in the other side of the inventory. It's just a really comfortable place for me to do that glitch. Some people have it a lot closer. I have it there. Fucker. Sorry. There'll be a lot of cursing at guys that don't do as they're told. 9 times out of 10 I dodged that guy, so, you know, it is what it is. Hey. Oh, this is bad. Oh, that's bad for me. Doesn't matter.
You got this, man.
We're good.
Leon's got those energy legs. He'd just be kicking everyone.
The best is when he does a backflip and just straight explodes their head as he kicks them. It's ridiculous.
The animations in this game are just wild.
Yeah.
But to say the least.
So there's specific locations on where the some cutscenes, it's very strange, you'll see sort of later on, some cutscenes don't stop Ditman, but some of them do. It's kind of strange.
Wow, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, so some of them you can just carry on running with Ditman on, but you need to know exactly where to do it. And like some places it's like pointless doing the Ditman because you actually lose time, so... Oh, I didn't want that, I wanted this. So this door here, we don't like doors, so we just shoot them.
Yeah, and with Ditman, unless I've, something's changed since I've started running this game, it only works in 60 FPS.
Yeah.
So if you're running 30, then you're kind of out of luck.
Yeah, and some of the glitches, oh, that guy always gets me, man. I actually got a run through here the other day without him hitting me, and I was like, what? This never happens. So we're a bit low on health here, guys. It's not a problem. We've got tons of healing items in the case.
The section's pretty easy to run straight through too, so that's nice.
Yep.
I'm assuming you carry pretty much all your backups needed for the run of every game, just because you've got them already in your inventory ready to go.
This is the beauty of New Game Plus, is the fact that we can prepare our attaché case however we like before the run starts. Generally better off doing it on the last chapter of the final run before when you gather in your requirements. You need a ton of flashbangs on this game. Like any RE4 runner will tell you that flashbangs are essential. This is why I have tons of them. And I'll explain later on when we need them, but they are essential.
Yeah, so I like to be chaotic and not use them very much. I usually just take the Tommy gun, unlimited ammo, and just
I mean, a lot of people
straight through.
They use the Chicago typewriter too, which I'm not using in this run. I'm using the PRM instead.
Yeah, and if you beat professional and you've got it, honestly, why not?
So we're going to use one of our flashbangs here to flashbang these two gents because they do silly things.
Do enjoy flashbanging the gents.
Yep.
Can I just say we had a little comment in chat from Matt RPD saying he is giving out PP picks for donations. Guys, I'm going to tell you that's the worst value per inch I've ever seen. It's really not good. It's not good economy.
It's 5 to 1.
If you want,
I know.
To think about that.
If you want a pinky
Nintendo's
size,
getting ripped off.
A pinky size pick, go for it, chaps. And ladies.
For $4, I will send you, or £4, excuse me. I will send you a picture of my pinky. Don't send it American dollars. Nobody wants American dollars.
I nearly pressed the wrong thing then, guys. That would have been pretty bad. That would have been £5 down straight away. God damn. So yeah, those of you that didn't hear at the start, sorry, I just want to quickly say this and I'll let you crack on. Obviously, if I die, I'm going to donate £5 to the charity, and Bull is also going to match that, so no pressure.
You got this, I believe. I was just going to say we have some money today for the Mental Health Foundation, guys. We are only £5 away from 2.6k.
Amazing.
If anyone can spare a little bit of change, or one death, then we will hit that target.
Such a great achievement for day one, guys. So we're on to the first boss fight.
Here we go.
I hate this boss fight, and he is labelled Fish Wanker in my live splits for this fight because he is a Fish Wanker, basically.
It's RNG, horrid levels of RNG.
So he has two types of dives. He has a fast dive, which he's just done. So you move a little bit to the right, to the left. He's going to knock me off. I know, we're good. I managed to get the second, the javelin in there, sorry. You're meant to go to the right on this, but I'm going to play it safe, go all the way left, wait for him to come up to the surface. He's going for the early dive. He would. He fucking would. Early dive is not good, guys, by the way. It's, what I normally do in this bit is aim it up, wait for the indicator to come up on the screen, which it will in a second. And then I'm going to prepare my first shot. Hopefully we can get 3 shots in here. I think I'm a bit slow. We might get the third and we might miss. That's okay. It's fine. If you're good enough, you can hit 3 shots, basically. I suck at this, so he's done the first dive. Left, right, good night. I missed the javelin, damn. It's quite technical, this bit. It looks kind of easy, but...
Given the controls for this game, I do not think how difficult this is.
I fucking missed.
No, you got it. You got him on the tail.
Oh, yep. Okay. So yeah, if he goes for the early dive, there's a chance where he'll do 2 of these, and it's super waste of time. Like, it's a reset, mostly, but obviously, because we're... There we go. And then we have another QTE.
Nice.
Damn, I hate QTEs. They suck. And that's done. That's Fish Wanker dealt
Job for good and...
Yeah, he's not... We're not friends. I'm sorry. So that is a point... This point here was a premature waste of a Dipman. I don't know why I did it. I just kind of was in automatic mode.
I'm assuming the distance travelled is how you determine if it's worth doing a Dipman to gain the speed. Like, if you're already going a set amount of difference, it's just not worth the time spent in the menus.
It's not, no. You lose time, actually. There's a particular point in the game where I just don't bother Dipmaning because you get hit so many times. It's just not worth it. And
So I'm assuming hits...
Sorry, go on.
I was just going to ask, do hits in transition else knock you out of Dipman?
Yes. Yes, they do. Yeah.
Anytime Leon kind of shrugs, it's knocked you out.
Yep.
Oh, really? Wow. So I'm going to ask a lot of noob questions, so just bear with me, guys.
Totally fine, because I think a lot of people in the chat are probably thinking the same sort of thing, so, it kind of helps.
I think Zook and I, as far as RPD members go, are the only RE4 runners. Matt's always joked about it, but he's never come through on it. That's me calling you out, Matt. I'll be waiting. This is a 10 out of 10.
Help me.
When I first interacted with Matt, he told me, oh, it's a 5.5. And since then, he's come all the way up to a 10 out of 10. He's seen the light. He knows the truth.
He's saying moon speedrun when? He's trying to get out of it.
Oh, he wants me to do it instead. Oof. I'm not sure about RE4, guys. I've got a list as long as my arm that I've promised Twitch that I'm going to do.
So we're on to the second boss fight already, folks?
You're making good time, Arcade. You're smashing it.
The first boss fight,
I'm amazed.
We lost time on the first boss fight for sure. It wasn't a great fight, but it's to be expected. Fast dives, they're not my strong point. You save 20 to 30 seconds on average with a slow dive. It's so much easier, man.
Just gonna have to apologise, guys. I forgot to have the updater on my donations, so I'm just gonna catch up with donations now. I'm gonna apologise for that. It was my fault. I was too invested in the run.
We're gonna be running and doing some
backtracking.
Right, so I'm going to run through some donations very quickly. I want to say thank you for Karate Chop coming in with 2 donations separately of £5 apiece. The first one says, "May Olive Garden be with you. Much love, Zook." And the second donation says, "May the Olive Garden be with you, Zook. Much love, my dude." So thank you for those 2 donations, Karate Chop. I appreciate that. Then we've got Miss Valentine 2552 coming in with a £5 donation and no comment. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Then we have Nintendo coming in with £5 as well, saying DM me on Discord the picture, Matt. So all I can say about that one, Nintendo, you just got ripped off. Unfortunately, mate. I'm so sorry. I'll apologise on behalf of RE Marathons. For the size of the picture you're about to receive, I think it's about 10 by 10 px. If you're lucky, and even that's only half filled. We have Zero Walker coming in with £5 donation, saying careful on the hits, the drinking game is rough. So I'm assuming that's your Discord clan coming up. Then we have the Servers R7 has donated £10 and says, "Have to donate for the fish wanker. Made my night, haha." There we go, fish wanker coming in clutch.
Excellent work, I like it.
We've picked up Clank, as I like to call her, Ashley/Trashly at this point, in her beautiful knight armor.
Yes, observe the knight armor, folks.
We're going to have to anyways, because she's much slower than we are. So.
She needs a flipping plastic bubble, man, not a knight armor.
It's so loud.
This is a one-time opportunity. So you ready for this? Because I'm only coming here for this.
I'm ready, baby. Do it.
Let's hear it.
Ready.
William. Oh, help me. Oh. Okay, bye.
Clip it, somebody.
So yeah, somebody has to clip that. Yep. I'll make it a sound clip on my channel.
Can you send me the sound clip? Because I'll use it too. I'm gonna have it every time he comes in.
See Tom Pano in the chat using the trash emote. Lee, Trash Lee. God bless you, Tom. You know.
Oh, for God's sake! Come on.
But thank you for the donations, guys.
Yes, sorry. Thank you all for the donations. Very, very kind of you. It's all good for a good cause. So, how rude of me not to say that. My apologies.
Well, it was my bad for missing them all for the past 10 minutes. I apologise in advance, guys. So sorry.
Hey, we're running Resident Evil 4. It's a first-time thing. We're working out the bugs.
Climb the ladder. That guy, he's so random. Sometimes he can come around the ladder, or he can get stuck on it. And lately, he's just been trolling me.
When I was running last night, he didn't even appear. He wasn't even in the room.
Oh, all right, so cool. Random, man.
It's pretty wild.
Crazy. So we're coming up to Cabin Fever, ladies and gents. Which is it's another siege. Resident Evil 4 loves a siege, which is just where waves and waves of enemies tend to come at you, and sieges in pretty much any Resident Evil game are annoying. And
sieges are pretty unique to 4 and 5, are they?
Yes.
I didn't play 6.
RE4 apparently.
Yeah.
Oh
there's
yeah,
one in that
RE4.
as well.
Sorry, yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
there is completely.
sure.
Yeah, you are correct.
So this siege generally isn't too bad. We can just stand here on the stairs and rocket launcher through the window, and Lewis will take care of the guys on the left. We've just got to listen out for those with the plagas, so you can hear that kind of whipping sound. You just do that. You shoot the wall, and you'll kill the plaga guys so they don't hit you. If they hit you, then you lose a lot of time. So you're better off safe by doing this. This is going pretty well so far. I shouldn't say that really. That's a terrible thing to say on speedrun.
just the tempting fate. That's what we like to see.
I heard a plaga, so we went for the shot. It was in the fireplace, but
Counts.
yeah. That's that. It's done.
I remember that being a lot harder when I tried to do it.
So I just wanted to say about when I first acquired this game, I was hugely underage, and me and my cousin, he should be in the chat, Zero Walker. We used to go into town every week and kind of trade games, PlayStation games, and we were both hugely into Resident Evil games, as kids. Obviously, they're kind of forbidden when you're a kid. So we tried to get RE4, and he was 16 at the no, sorry, he wasn't even 16 at the time. We were both really young, and they wouldn't let me buy it, but they let him buy it, and he was like much smaller than me in real life as well. So it was pretty funny, and we just played the hell out of this game, on PS2, and the love has grown from there. And I think with all the new games coming out, I kind of forgot that this is a great game as well. I know a lot of people frown upon it because of the action pack and stuff like that, but this is a great game.
Yeah, kind of a similar story for me. It came out when I was 10, and my parents, they didn't know what Resident Evil was, so they bought me the game. Probably not the wisest decision, but,
Yeah.
here we are.
Just gonna say, just a quick word from Mr. Matt RPD himself there, saying that the highest single donation of the event will receive a signed Mia print from Katie O'Hagan, who was the Mia voice actress from the earlier run of Resident Evil 7, which is an insane prize, guys, for whoever gets the single biggest donation. So, guys, if you want kind of one-of-a-kind little artifact there, I guess you could call it, then you've got £350 to beat.
So on this bit, guys, I'm actually getting hit on purpose. Because this bit's pointless and you waste a ton of time, we're doing a manipulation to basically lower our DA. I think Dean and the guys were talking about it in the last stream. So what we do is we waste a ton of ammo while we're waiting on these slow-ass lifts. Gondolas, sorry. We waste a ton of ammo. We keep about 55, 58. We'll go 50. There we go. We'll go 55. And you get hit a bunch of times too, and that is also on purpose to lower our DA. So
Just a slight correction, sorry, Zook. Crazy. It's the biggest combined total donations, guys, not the single biggest. So sorry, it was my bad.
okay.
There we go. So total amount donated. There we go. I just wanted to put that correction in before somebody donates 351 to be severely disappointed.
Yeah, go on and get them in then, boys.
Come on,
I've been saying all day because there's so many British folks here. Go on then. It's become part of my lexicon. So go on then. Get those donations in. It's for a good cause.
Go on then.
Go on then.
Go on then.
Go
mate.
on then.
Let's have tea and crumpets.
Go on, everyone.
There's nothing good like that in the U.S. I don't get anything fun to say like that.
Don't do it.
I've already been barred from trying to go for the print, so unfortunately, that's me out, guys.
I'm out. So that was the big cheese. He's dead. And we need his false eye to get through a gate up here, which is rather strange, but it's Resident Evil, so you shouldn't be.
Do you know before the fight that you need the eye, or is it just a random guess?
I think when you kill the guy, his eye just appears, and then you just
Oh, excellent.
kind of.
It's actually, if you watch the cutscene when he dies, his eye rolls out of his head. It's kind of gross, but it's Resident Evil. It's to be expected.
Yeah, true.
Leon's used to it at this point. He's like, I'm probably going to need this.
I mean,
Yeah, he doesn't even bat an eyelid. He just
Leon's
takes
been
it.
through some shit, am I right?
Ha.
So then, on the way back up, it's a nice gondola ride, and we don't have to deal with anyone, which is rather nice.
Always good to see.
Yep.
Tom Pano saying I'm slowly turning into a Brit. It's just a matter of time. My friends have been trying to get me to move to the UK for years.
Sook! Shouts in IKEA. That's his native language, by the way, guys. IKEA.
IKEA. It's just the different names of pieces of furniture.
Yeah, and still no one can build it. So we're nearly on to the castle section here, guys, and I didn't Ditman, but it's okay. I've got to go back in the menu in a second.
I'm sad there's no sound for the game right now because it sounds ridiculous when the truck hits them. It's just a weird thud.
There's no sound for the game, or just for you?
Or at least for me, it's muted. But
I was going to say,
just to clarify, yeah.
I can see it coming out of my audio line 1, so...
hey, like I said, it's Friday. The brain lag has set in.
Oh, yeah, totally. So, yeah, we leave Ashley on that bit because, as I was saying earlier, there's perks to her being in that armor. One of the perks of that is that she's too heavy to pick up, so the guys try and pick her up, and then they just drop her and kind of fall into this silly falling animation, which is great for us.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Like, you know, I'd be tempted to make me go back and play it casually.
Yeah, do it. Everyone
just
should
that
play.
one change.
I'm hoping that I get a bunch of people playing Resi 4 again and speedrunning it, maybe. The community's... it's not very big. You know, so please play Resi 4, guys. It needs your love. Where's Ashley? What are you doing?
Oh my god. I need to get the laser. I don't have it because I haven't beat the game on professional.
Oh yes, I forgot to mention that, folks. You need the PRL. If you want to run this very fast, you need the PRL, which you need to complete professional to do so. And professional in this game is very hard, I would say. It's no
an
joke.
understatement.
What are we at donation wise at the minute, guys?
The total amount raised so far is £2,625, and we just had another donation come in if I've got time to read it.
Go for it.
The Onion Soup has donated £5 and says, "You got this, Zook. Slav height. 2 pints down in 22 minutes. There we go. Thank you so much for the donation, the Onion Soup. I really appreciate that, guys. And yeah, keep the donations coming in, guys. We're raising money for the Mental Health Foundation, and it's been an incredible first day. So let's try and finish on a high. We could definitely clear 2.7k before the wonderful Mr. Zook is done with this fantastic game.
Oh, he was in a bad place. That's rough. So we leave Ashley upstairs on purpose because we want to go through this door. And she's already at the door, so as soon as this animation comes past, we can skip a lot of those guys. I was going to say, and this is 100%, if we get the donations up to 3,000, which is a long way, I'm sure, then I will come back and do this in professional next year. I think that's a hell of an incentive, right?
We'll have to add a whole extra day on. I'm not sure how long the professional run is, but it sounds pretty wild.
Yeah, this is the second longest game, I think, in the series. I think RE7 is just a little bit longer. Depends who's running it, I guess.
Wow.
It's a long game. These are long games. You know, this is a long game.
Yeah. I originally looked at this run a while ago when I was choosing after RE2 Remake, and I eventually settled on 7 over 4 just because I prefer the movement in 7.
Yeah. Totally.
But yeah, no, they're both pretty long runs. Some of the longest in the series. I'm not sure what is the longest, actually has the longest run overall out of all the games. Imagine there's probably some outlier categories out there that are probably a few more hours than most.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say as far as just, New Game Plus, though, Resident Evil 4 has probably got the cake for it.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Figure,
absolutely.
like the median speed run on the boards is like an hour 45.
I was going to say, I think 5 is about 2.5 hours overall.
I
But
forgot
that's
5.
because you.
Yeah, 5 is probably the longest, I would say, yeah.
I think a lot of people have forgotten 5.
Also another great game.
A lot of fun
Oh.
co-op. It's one of my favorite games to do co-op out of any game in history. I mean, it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, the co-op run on 5 is fantastic. Single player, not so much.
Damn it, I missed that first go. So we're coming up to the most hatred part of the game for me. One of the parts that I don't like. Haha, drink up, boys. Every time I say that, they've got a drink, by the way, so...
Nice. Well, I don't know why you've stopped saying it.
I should just keep saying it, right? So this is Waterfall, ladies and gents. It is a nightmare of a room. I cannot still get
It's
that...
horrible.
I still can't get that grenade throw down, and Ashley kind of tends to not follow you here, which is really frustrating for some people.
This
So-
room, when she does not have her knight's armor, is 110% positively the worst part of the game.
Agreed. So the reason we don't kill these guys is because they will spawn more of them if we kill them. And we don't want more of these people to deal with. They're hard enough. There's no Ditman involved here because we don't want the stress of it. Also the fact that we have people crossbowing us as well, which isn't pleasant. Damn it. That was a great start. I wasn't meant to do that. No, don't stop! What are you doing? Oh no! Another reason why I hate this room is that stuff like that can just happen.
I saw when you were hitting the stairs and stuff, was that some sort of like weird version of stair skating you were doing there, or was it just to jog Ashley's AI?
So the reason I kind of did the jolt, the little jolting, and I'll explain it, is because Ashley does not follow you if you don't jog. She will just get scared and basically, I'm getting beat here. Drink up, boys.
Good thing it's a Friday night for your friends.
Yeah, true that. True that.
No work tomorrow. Easter weekend. Everyone should have a beer. Let's go. Just going to say that Joko27 has come in with a £1 donation and says, good luck in the run and remember the jitch, and puts wink. A big wink.
Remember the what?
The jet ski glitch.
The jet ski glitch, okay.
Sorry, did I say that weird? That was my bad.
I think you said jitch. Kind of combined.
Yeah, it cut out a little bit on my end. That could have... I was like, the what glitch? All I heard was the end of glitch.
The jitch.
The jitch. Don't forget the jitch, guys.
Don't forget the jitch. Thank you for the donation. Very kind of you.
Yeah, thank you.
So this bit's kind of weird. You kind of... it's another opportunity for you to reduce that DA. So we're going to take a bit of a beating here. Get us down to caution and hopefully don't die. Yeah, we're good. Then what we do is...
Do you have an
kind of
SRT for this?
Nope. We just kind of... Because the boss fights are super easy, there's no real need for it. I guess for DA, yeah. What an asshole.
Yeah, see, he picks her up and drops her immediately.
Yeah.
It's so nice to have that.
Can they eventually get her out, or is that still...
Nope, they can't get her out.
yeah.
They will drop
They just
her.
can't move her at all.
Yeah, they'll just keep picking her up and keep dropping her. I mean, they could get her towards the door, I guess. I've never really had that issue.
It's not the time to experiment.
It would take a while, I would imagine, for them to be able to do the pick up, drop, pick up, drop, pick up, drop over and over till they're out the door.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely possible, that's for sure.
Pompano raises an interest point. Was this the first RE game to introduce DA? I'm not sure. Do any of you guys know?
Possibly.
I think it is. I don't remember ever hearing about DA in, relation to any of the prior RE games.
What's that guy
Don't
going?
hold me to it, though.
Well, he's off on his travels.
Oh, Matt's crying out. Leon! Help me, Leon! Ooh.
can never forget the voice.
So we kind of have to edge along to get Ashley to follow us. She's annoying. Sometimes she just cowers, sits and cowers basically, and she really frustrates me. So come on, love. What gotta do? Let's go. So we're gonna lose Ashley in a second. She's gonna get kidnapped. Yay! And then we're on to the horrid Novistadors. Bull, over to you, sir.
I hate the Novistadors. They're basically giant mosquitoes. This room is really annoying. They're also invisible.
Yes.
So if you're not paying close attention, it's pretty easy to miss them. They do make a sound, but again, you can't see them. So it's really easy to get caught. There's a lot of tight corners in this part.
Yep.
See, like the splashes right there, that was one of the Novistadors. They spit acid in your face, they hit you, they'll knock you out of Ditman. It's all fun.
They will basically, in Carcinogen's words, cheese you.
Yeah. Yep. There is one section that's coming up later where there's a fun thing you can do with the Novistadors that I'll explain if Zook doesn't when we get there. Basically, it's a no damage, they can't get to you point. It's very nice.
So they're probably one of the worst enemies in this game. Am I right?
I would say that they are just 100% my least favorite enemy. The cave.
The cave is horrid.
It's right there with Waterhall.
Mm-hmm. For sure. That was actually a clean section. I'm actually quite happy with that.
The RNG was on our side today.
Sure, yeah. Definitely was.
Ink Ribbon did confirm in chat that 4 introduced DA.
Excellent work.
Thank you, Ink Ribbon.
Thank you, sir.
Detective Ink Ribbon on the case. I have to say thank you to Ink again for helping out with the commentary on Resident Evil 2 before. It was a lot of fun.
Yep.
Always good to have a huge variety of people at these events that you get to meet and talk to. It's always a lot of fun.
Yep. And if you guys don't know who Ink Ribbon is, then go and check him out. He's awesome.
It's time to learn.
A lot of excellent Resident Evil content. So yeah, go and check him out. He's big on YouTube. You'll find him straight away.
You know, I was running this last night, and I got to this room, and the guy in the red robe that you have to kill,
yes,
he just kind of glitched into a different room and then jumped on the minigun. There was no chase sequence or anything. He just glitched straight through to the minigun.
So there is a strat
awesome.
for this bit where you can kind of throw an incendiary grenade after you throw this flashbang here. Now, it is so hard to hit that off, man. It is ridiculously hard to hit that. So I just play it the safe way. We'll kill him like that. Hopefully these guys will still be flashed by the time we get back down. But it saves you on average maybe 5 to 10 seconds, depends how quick you are. So it's a big time save if you can pull it off, but it's a very technical, timed kind of event.
And it worked?
Well, that didn't that time, but I did a different method. But the incendiary grenade, I can't even speak. The incendiary grenade keeps him in place down there, so he doesn't run at the top, which of course is excellent if you want to just carry on running through the door, right?
And then this room's fun.
Yes, this room is fun, but not really. So I did
especially when these guys. I was just gonna say when the RPG guys behind the paint pop up.
Yes. So a little tip for you, anyone that's running this unprofessional, what you can do is you can kick the door open. I will flashbang, you can also use this. But what you can do is if you don't have any flashbangs, you can just shut the door and they'll waste their RPG shot. And you can just run around and grab, the item out of the box while they're standing there doing nothing. Just take care when you're right next to them.
Yeah, another fun fact about those guys with the RPGs, they have 1 HP. So if you shoot them with anything, they just die instantly.
Yeah, they're super weak. So the Red Zealot is quite a technical room. If you can pull it off, there is time save to be made. Coming up to my biggest time save area, which is rather strange. The maze.
It's because dogs are free.
Yeah, don't tell Onion Soup that. We got Dean in some trouble, man.
Say, I didn't have the chance to say it at the church towards the beginning because your camera was pointed up. Couldn't see the dogs, but
Yes.
you know they're here. So dogs are free. I'll say it now. That's for Tom.
Another manipulation for the dogs is also because, what I did before is a manipulation I'll use later on is aiming the camera upwards. Actually saves you from the dogs, believe it or not.
Is that what you did through the waterhole? Because I saw you look upwards as you were going through the corners, and you were looking around.
Just for the dogs, just for the dogs.
Ah, right.
I'll show you in a second if. Let's see what happens when we get there. You know, Resident Evil and camera angles, Moon. They have a thing, don't they? Where camera angles seem to save your ass somehow, some way.
I'm trying to think if we use cameras angles in RE7 at all, but I don't actually think we do. We don't use any form of camera manip in that game. But yeah, from RE2 and stuff, definitely liquor manipulation and all that, using the camera to trigger AI and everything.
The very same here for those dogs. We use the aim up at the camera to kind of manipulate the dogs into not attacking us, and it kind of works. I mean, it worked then. And
everybody say hello to Ada and say goodbye to Ada.
Yep. Bye,
Ada. We love you.
Okay, so we're now on to the, I think we'll be on to it in a second, the shortest chapter in the game.
Alright, so we're coming up to that 40-minute mark, and we're making good progress. From my point of view, it looks like we're making fantastic progress. I don't know how you guys view it.
It's making good time in my eyes.
So far. Yeah. Can I just ask about this gun? Is it a hit scan gun? Does it just target everything on screen? Like
yes. It's a chargeable kind of like an energy weapon.
So it's PRL, is that correct?
PRL, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, the Plagas Removal Laser is what it stands for.
Exactly.
So it just kills the parasite inside of them, which in turn also kills them.
Just actually just one bangs everything on the screen is pretty freaking fantastic.
Ooh, poop. Thank you for holding the door. That was nice of you.
Like I almost got you.
Almost. And that's the chapter done. It's so quick.
Nice.
So we're back to Ashley. Help me, Leon.
Rest in peace to Lewis, Sarah, as well.
Oh, yes.
We didn't see it, but...
Rest in pepperonis, Lewis. There's another little glitch you can do here, and I pulled it off on my practice earlier, so I need to do it again. Where you can actually shoot mid-transition of her running towards this door here. So maybe like now? No, we did it too early. And you can actually hit these guys as they come out, but shooting before the cutscene, if that makes sense. So like as soon as this comes back in here, you would have hit the shot. And it saved you like maybe a couple of seconds.
Buffers the damage through the
cutscene. Through the cutscene, yeah. It kind of freezes the rocket in place, which is really cool.
That earlier part when he comes back into that main hall and there's the guy in the red robe surrounded by all the other guys in the black, you can also do a similar thing where you shoot the RPG and then it just shows in the cutscene where he's kind of trying to scatter everybody, they just all die. But Zook ran straight through. I like to blow him up because it's funny looking, but...
Yeah, you can do that in the cutscene too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I normally blow them up, but for... I'm going to sit on the throne, I think, this... just for the run, for the charity. We'll sit on the throne.
I think that's totally fair.
I think so too. So this bit here, you can kind of do this without this guy. He's a bit dopey. He's gonna grab me now that I've said that, but you can kind of do it before he actually.
He hasn't even moved. That's.
Yeah, he's in a world of his own. Here we go. He's gonna grab me now. That's all right. Get off me. That's fine. We can accept that. You don't have to open that gate the whole way. You can just open it a small fraction, and Ashley's wee little body can squeeze through.
This whole section's virtually just puzzle solving.
Yeah, it's like kind of like a Sherry, but Ashley type of scenario. I think it's a bit more fun than Sherry.
Yeah, it seems like there's a bit more stuff going on. Sherry has a lot of just running away.
Sherry's the break, isn't she? She's the calm before the storm.
Yeah, before labs.
Yes, those G mutants are not our friends. Certainly not mine.
And sewers as well.
G2's rough. It's always been rough.
Yeah, watching watching that knife pistol only run that Coffee did before. Just the having to get the 2 crane hits without staggering him is just wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. So that puzzle I just did, you can basically just work your way around the edges from the left side, and it's super fast, as you just saw. These guys, just ignore them. We're knights. We're just as strong as them. Goodbye.
And they're very slow, which is nice.
Also, I'm going to get hit here, but this is on purpose. Actually getting hit is faster than dodging, because the animation to fall into the floor takes up so much time. It's also the same with Leon as well.
So, question from chat. The Onion Soup asks, who's worse, Sherry or Ashley? Now, from my experience, I would go with Ashley being worse than Sherry. But I don't run this game, so you guys probably may either have a better or worse opinion, but I imagine it's worse.
Ashley makes this game annoying, for sure. Sherry kind of just... Yeah, Sherry's Sherry. You only have to do one part with her. You don't have to rely on her following you. I would say Ashley.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Ashley as well.
Ashley's the devil, Matt says.
I just feel bad for Leon's back when he has to catch her in the knight's armor.
Oh, yeah.
He does it a little animation where he's like, oh my god, my back, whenever he catches her after she falls.
Yeah.
But Leon is strong, so we don't, he's got those big pillar of legs that we all love.
I mean, he's not Chris though, is he? Boulder bashing Chris, as Tom would say.
That was the most realistic part of any Resident Evil game, is just Chris punching Boulder. It just made sense.
I actually got killed by a boulder, not as Chris, but as Jill on RE1 Remake. It was pretty funny, where you're in the kind of underground bit. And if that had been Chris, that would have been pretty cool.
I'm just going to jump in with a quick donation, if that's okay.
Sure.
Guys, just like to say thank you to Cosmo for the £20 donation. That is, I appreciate it. Didn't have a comment, but really appreciate the £20 donation. Thank you so much on behalf of us all here at REmarathon.
Thank you, Cosmo.
Yeah, thank you, Cosmo.
Every donation helps a great cause, guys. So if you can spare a few pennies, rubles, yen, whatever you've got floating around, a whole Bitcoin maybe. Just chuck it in the pile, guys. It all helps. And
absolutely, it's a wonderful cause. So, if I don't die, I'll be donating anyway, guys. So, either way, it's a win-win, and it's all for a great cause. So, oh, okay, we didn't get
missed the cycle.
I was going to say this. I remember this section. I was like, can you just one cycle this without having to stop anywhere if you get it like perfect?
You could ignore the first 2 statuettes, but you can actually take them down with one shot. There's a little link chain on them a lot of people don't know about. You can just shoot it and it takes them down. And you can also, on the last one, if you're running on professional and you're worried about it, you can just throw a flashbang at the guy and it just destroys the whole tower. It's really easy. It's easy if you know how.
Shout out to the mad lad who designed this castle with no form of health and safety taught in mind whatsoever.
I mean, if you've got a castle with flipping, little mine carts to take you to places, that's pretty dapper in my eyes,
Mm-hmm.
Not just minecarts, but fast minecarts too. They fly.
True.
With what looks like the most plush seats I've ever seen. I mean, who doesn't want to park their little chucky on?
So we've got all the pieces of the puzzle, so we can go ahead and open this door and chase the little shit, Salazar.
So Salazar makes up quite a portion of the bosses in this run, does he not? Does he like? He's like prominent for the next couple of boss fights, from what I remember.
Yes. Salazar is the main boss of the castle. Yeah. So he has 2 right-hand men, should I say? One is Verdugo, who we're going to meet very shortly, and the other one, well, we'll find out about him very soon. I just Ditmaned and wasted that for no reason. That's what I was saying earlier, guys, about wasting Ditman and stuff. Easily done, to be honest. Oh, poop. That's not good.
I did that last night.
Yeah, my practice runs always go kind of well, and then the nerves get the better of you on these things, don't they?
You
I think
can
it's just
shoot
a
the red
character
things in
version.
the ceiling before you go in. Zook didn't, but you can. It's different with this. But if you're using a regular gun, you can stand at the door before you go in the room and shoot out the stuff.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you can. With the PRO, you don't need to. It's so fast. You just you know, super quick. Couldn't see those guys yet. We got 'em. It's alright. I was worried about the camera angle there. So we got our first Grail, which is what we need to move on through the doors. Now on easy mode, you don't need to do this, or you do. I can't remember actually. No, you don't do the night bit on easy mode. So we're gonna go and grab the other Grail off some knights.
Sounds like a place it should be.
Yep, I believe you do one Grail rather than two with the knights. But I don't need to do that because I'm going to get hit in a second. Same as before, we actually are going to get hit because it lowers our DA and also is quicker than the fallen animation, so all good.
Just a quick question. Is your DA affected by the fact that you start with an inventory full of everything? Like, is it actually actively affected at the start of the game, or does the game not take it into account?
Nope, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it doesn't impact it in any way. It just starts afresh, kind of. But obviously the weapons that you use will affect it dramatically, I would have thought. Yep, so that bit's super easy.
Very nice.
That bit on professional is pretty tough. You kind of just have to shotgun the guys and hope for the best.
It's also nice that you can leave Ashley out there. You don't have to worry about her getting hit by any of the knights.
Very true. And that is how broken the PRL is, ladies and gents.
Yep.
Yeah, I just remember all these parts I struggled with. And it's just like, oop.
It's the one good thing about beating professional is you truly, really get rewarded by getting given this broken weapon, you know. So this part, a lot of people struggle on this bit. I'm just going to tell you that if you're playing this on professional, you can just jump on to the windowsill to your right. You can actually lure the Navistadors in that room, jump on the windowsill and just shoot them through the window.
Yep, that's what I was talking about earlier with the Novistadors. They can't reach you through the window, they just get stuck.
Yep, shout out to Carcinogen, who actually I was watching his walkthrough on that. You know, oh, I didn't pull the lever. Oh my god, damn, that's pretty upsetting.
I was wondering what you were shooting at, but I figured you had an idea.
I had an idea. Oh damn,
There was a hope.
So yeah, there's the Novistadors. We didn't see them earlier because, like I said, they were invisible at that point, but now you see them. These giant, horrible mosquito somethings. I don't even know.
Is there any particular reason the ones earlier are invisible and these ones aren't? Or is it just...
It just depends. I think it's if they're not actively tracking you, then they're invisible. So we don't Ditman here for a reason because we're going to go into a cutscene. Then, annoyingly, if you Ditman here, you go into another cutscene, so it's pointless because you get taken out of Ditman twice. So it's a big waste of time. So don't Ditman there. Do it after. And we go run before the cannons get us, basically.
Oh, this part would be so nice with that gun, rather than having to run around and get an angle on it.
So, Bull, what category do you run in this? Do you just run this category just without this gun, or do you not have this gun unlocked, or is it just a slightly different variant?
So,
like, how does it work?
Yeah, I run the same category. It's literally the only speedrun I've ever learned is New Game plus Normal on here. Instead of using this gun, or the gun that Zook's using, I use what's called the Chicago Typewriter. It's a Tommy gun with infinite ammo. You don't ever have to reload it or anything. And it's a one-hit kill on a ton of enemies, 2 hits.
Yep.
And you can burn through bosses. But yeah, I switch between that and the infinite rocket launcher.
I believe you unlock it by completing Assignment Ada, is that right?
That's correct.
Which is the DLC, not, is it DLC?
I think it's just an additional piece of content. I don't...
Yeah.
It comes with the game if you buy it on Steam.
Yeah, sure.
Or, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you buy any of the PS2, GameCube versions. I think it's included in all of them.
No, okay, that's fine. We can take that. So the crossbow guys are not our friends, by the way. Yeah, for that reason. So he's just kind of stuffed me there a little bit. It's annoying because I just healed at the top of the stairs. Oh, thank God. Now this bit here, don't wimp out, guys. This is what you need to do. Run directly towards these guys. Keep running until that happens. The reason you do that is because you want them to spawn that second wave instantly, so you can just take them all out in one shot. And then clear your path through for these guys. Now these guys, 2 of them on professional mode is no joke, let me tell you. Horrible, horrible. I think I spent a good 5-10 minutes in this room, just running around.
So Matt RPE in the chat says, rate this game, guys. Matt, there's only one answer to that, and it's 10 out of 10.
Hell yeah.
He said 5.5. He's lying in the chat right now. Matt, drop £5 in the donation just for that lie.
As I say, Matt's only saying that because this game requires some skill to play, and he doesn't do it. So
Shots fired. So that
very mixed ratings.
The fine fellow that's chasing us is Verdugo. He's Salazar's right-hand man.
He wears a robe most of the time. It's kind of a cool look, but he doesn't have it in this section.
Yeah.
Huge range of scores coming out.
Different varieties, is there?
Yeah, we got that. Matt says if anyone else drops 5, he'll drop 5 too. There we go, guys. An incentive for a donation there to effectively double your money.
I never get a QTE at that point. I wasn't prepared for that either, to be honest.
I actually casually really struggled in this, but I couldn't work out what I needed to do for ages.
This part does suck, mostly just due to the fact that it's such a small area.
Yeah, this bit's really hard.
Yeah, if you have that gun, then it's no big deal. But if you're using anything else, it's easiest just to knock over one of the liquid nitrogen cans, freeze him, shoot him with a rocket launcher, one hit.
Guys, just get professional done. It just makes this game an absolute pleasure to play through with that PRO. It's just so easy, it's so fun. I mean, Chicago typewriter is still, you know, a good run through. You can still just machine gun the hell out of any enemy that's in your way.
That's quite a lot of fun.
PRL is just broken. It's insane.
Yeah, the PRL, just due to the fact that it aims at everything rather than just wherever the laser is pointing, it's quite nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. Oh, look at that herb. Who put that there? That's lovely, that is. We'll take that. Beautiful. Can I also say as well that the save music for RE4 is just amazing. It's almost as good as Code Veronica. Almost. I said almost, Matt. Don't judge, okay?
Matt's brain's short-circuiting. That you would say that Resident Evil 4 might be better than Code Veronica in some way?
No, I wouldn't say that. I've got a lot of love for Code Veronica. In fact, I need to play it desperately.
Just gonna jump in quickly, guys. Matt, somebody did take you up on the offer of a £5 donation. Crazy coming in with saying, "Get it, Matt, lad." So
Get in there, then.
Balls in your court, Matt. So it's on you, our kid. And somebody did also pose a question to me through Discord, and the question was asked: who is Evil Resident? Where are they residing? So chat, I'll leave that one in your capable hands. Tell me, who is Evil Resident and where are they residing? There we go. We got some interesting questions coming out now, guys. Any theories? Who is the Evil Resident?
It's Matt.
Yeah,
definitely Matt. I would totally agree. Solved it in an instant, guys.
So,
we got the brain.
We're on to Nivista Doors, 3 people. It's not a very nice room.
This is the cave that I was talking about earlier that's horrible and awful, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I second.
Whatever the opposite of being a fan is, that's what I am towards this area.
I hate it.
Because they just bottleneck you in that little area.
Yeah, I'm stuck now. I've literally got to kind of blast my way through, which is nice.
It's good job you got that gun, though. Holy moly, I imagine that being really a pain in the bun if you didn't have that gun.
Yeah, I mean, for anyone that doesn't have this gun, don't threat. If they're in the air, they're a one-shot with any gun. If they're on the ground, it's a different story. Oh, and when they do that shit to you as well. So, as long as they're in the air, you're all good. You can one-shot them with a pistol. It's just when they're on the ground, they're a bit of a pain to deal with. I wasn't actually...
Yeah, in this game, or not this game, but this section just on new games sucks. You don't have unlimited ammo. I had the striker the first time I played through it, and trying to get through here with just a striker as they keep swarming you, not fun.
Yep.
No,
I thought I was
say
going to get lucky then, but it's pretty upsetting. Damn.
Do they infinitely spawn here, or how does it work?
So they basically just keep coming at you. So we did that camera angle move then to try and stop the aggression. I'm gonna wait for this one more time. I'm a bit nervous about this.
Which is the real skill section.
Moon, Matt wants you to do the $5 train, bud.
Oh, Matt wants the real deal. He wants a true steam engine puff. I don't know what does it call when it comes out. I don't know what to call it. It's like, what does it look like? A whoosh. He really wants something, so I'm gonna give it to him. Matt, I'm gonna give this to you, just to get the train going. So guys, when the train starts coming through that station, it's got a little and that's what you need to do. There we go. That's it. That was my best train impression. I hope you guys like that. That was really, really put 110% into that one. I went full on realism.
That was a thing of beauty, Moon.
Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. The moon train. Yeah, it's not rocking through your station. It's just rocking through your pants.
Moving on to our first out of bounds glitch here, guys. That was close. Bull, do you have any? Do you want to talk people through this glitch?
So, I actually don't do this glitch. If it's the one I'm thinking of, just because it's... Oh, this section? I don't actually do the glitch on this section.
Okay, then I will talk you guys through it as we get to it, I think. For now, we've just got to kind of dodge everyone in here. This guy is an a-hole. Excuse me.
He was quick.
Yeah, he normally goes, full send for me, as they say.
We got our chainsaw friend right here.
Yeah, Dr. Salvador. There's actually two. There's another here.
Yeah. There's two doctors. They're vying for, top spot.
Doctor supremacy.
It's exactly what it is.
But yeah, guys, if we can get a £5 donation train going, guys, you'll get a choo-choo for every donation that comes in, and I swear each one will get louder than the last, until the point where my neighbours are busting through the wall to take me out. Let's go for it.
That's a moon promise, folks.
That really is. That's not a promise I throw out every day. So we'll just get all the choo-choos going in chat.
Okay, so we're at the out of bounds glitch. So you dipman, and you need to select any other weapon. So we kind of got to run forward, and jump down and press left on the D-pad and A at the same time. I missed it then. It sounds technical, but if you kind of get your fingers in the right place, it's okay. There we go.
Yeah, so I know kind of what you can do, and it basically you just skip. It's a rails section, and by doing this, you skip. It's like a 1.5-minute save, I think. Is that right, Zook?
It's a huge time save, yeah. I haven't worked out exactly how much it is, but put it this way, my first kind of couple of runs through on this game without the glitch were, near on 2 hours. And then the other runs were sort of, it shaves like 5-10 minutes off by doing both the glitches combined. The out of bounds glitches, that is, sorry.
So yeah, you skip a bunch of enemies that if you don't do this glitch and you're just on the minecart, if you shoot them, they fall off and die, so it's not that big of a deal, but as far as time saves go, this is a huge one.
Yeah, and also if your DA is pretty shoddy, or your DA is in a good place right here, you're also not amending it because you're not actually attacking any enemies or missing any shots or anything like that, so I guess from that point of view, is pretty good as well.
Yeah, and we also get a showcase of how strong Leon's legs are coming up here in a second. There's an immense thing that's about to happen, and I'm just going to let it play out. I won't even tell you about it.
Oh,
do you want me to hold off on the donations? Because we've had a lot just come in, and we're about to get loud.
Go ahead.
I can hold off until after this section if you'd like.
I think I skipped the bit that you were talking about. Possibly.
Oh, I was just going to say, he walks on air. He's so strong that he walks on air.
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
just absolutely boots that air into submission. I love it.
Moon, go ahead, yeah, no problem.
Right, guys. Well, it turns out everybody's gone crazy. It's time to go.
Nice.
So, guys, we're gonna. The train is coming. It's like. Right, I've got a few of these to do. So bear with me. We got a Rain coming in with £5 for a big old choo choo. And we've got Matt RPD coming in with the PP train, which is more like a. And we've got a Zero Walker coming in, who says he's here for nothing but the choo choo. And we've got the Onion Soup saying, I want to hear a choo choo. From Zook. Zook, you got to jump in on the choo choo, man.
A choo choo, motherfucker. Choo choo.
He said it. There it is.
There we go. And he's 3.5 pints down as well. So Onion Soup's really going for it.
That's what I like to hear, boys. Oh,
and
that
then
is not what I like to do, though. Damn, that was bad. I think I actually shot the lever then. Sorry, guys. Go ahead.
No, just got one more. I'm just going to squeeze it in really quick. Anonymous coming in with the £20 donation to finish off the train. Well, it's still going, guys. You know, there's still more choo-choos to come. Puts us at £2,691. We're so close to £2,700, guys. Let's go. Thank you so much to everybody on that train. We love you all.
Jump. Go. He's going to shoot me. I know it. I knew it. Damn it. Get out of
Straight
here.
in the back. I like the way the arrow just bounced off his shoulder blades.
Oh, that guy just jumped up out of nowhere. This bit's kind of rough sometimes. In fact, most of the time. I'm doing really badly on this bit.
Just another one, if you don't mind, guys. That one Venusaur coming in with the humongous £50 donation.
Damn.
Let's go.
Venusaur.
What a huge donation, putting us at 2,741.
So thank you so much.
Thank you,
And you
Venusaur.
know what that means? Already £9 off 2,750, guys. Let's go. But he says,
Oh, I'm sweating.
or she says, I shouldn't assume. All aboard, guys. All aboard, though.
Don't do it.
There we go.
I mean, do it. Donate, but don't hit me. All right, another QTE, ladies and gents. Our favourite moments in this game, of course.
See, earlier we got to see Leon walk on air. We're about to get to see how incredibly well he can jump.
Oh, yeah.
I was panicking so hard at that bit where you have to get the key. Little lock.
Oh, well, you have to hit the lock, yeah. I've missed it a bunch of times as well. I mean, he picks himself up with one arm and a hefty gun in the other arm, you know. Fair play to the guy. I couldn't do it.
By the way, the gun just goes through his every bone in his body.
Oh, that is not
But guys,
stairs.
thank you so much for all
Yes,
the donations. And sorry I rushed through them a bit. There was a lot of them coming at once, but we appreciate each and every one of you guys. You're all amazing. And yeah, nearly £2,750, nearly. So close.
Yeah, it's been a huge day. I knew when I woke up this morning, because it started before I was out of bed, because, you know, I'm in the U.S., but seeing the difference, or not the difference, but just how much was already there, it's going to be a good weekend. So keep getting those donations in. Lots of great runs coming up. Great runs have happened. Come on, guys. The REmarathon. Great stuff.
Yep, for sure. Oh, that is not nice. I've never had that happen to me. That's very strange. Okay. Oh, where is this? Oh, he's behind me. He's behind me. Okay, my bad. So this bit's kind of... Oh, I need to really get this guy here. Okay, we're just going to ignore him now. I've done that. I've really scuffed this bit, guys. Damn. There's a guy behind me as well. It's all kicking off. So what you're supposed to do is not get shot by these guys, because I'm supposed to have killed them already, but I got confused where I was. And stop these guys from jumping in and stopping this from moving, which I'm doing awful at.
I say they seem to go a little rough.
Yeah, this is
from
not
the
great.
start.
It's the
just get...
the crossbow guys are just relentless. They're out to give me a hard time, you know. But if you do that bit well, you can kind of take out the crossbow guys, kill the zealots that jump down before they jump down, and it doesn't stop the lift, and it saves you a bit of time. So
just as was it just the fact that you took a few extra hits early on that just messed up your sort of sequencing?
I couldn't angle properly because I was getting hit by the arrows, so
yeah,
just unlucky, really, I guess.
We're just past the hour mark in this run, guys. Can we get some hype in chat for our boy Zook, who's absolutely smashing it so far? It takes a lot of concentration to keep a run going for this length of time, so well done, Zook. You got this, man. Keep up the good work.
Yes, thank you.
He's doing it with tons of commentary, too. I was afraid. It's like, I might have to talk a lot. I don't know how well I'll do with that. And Zook's been killing it. He's made my job very easy today.
Thank you, guys.
That was an extremely fast fight.
Yes, yep. So that was Salazar. Goodbye, Salazar. Now what I was mentioning earlier is his right and left hand man. One of them actually merges with him there. I think I was actually kind of talking with Moogle Pip about this the other day in her stream. She's been trying to do RE4. Struggling, bless her. It's a tough run, it really is.
It takes some real coordination.
And
it's a while to learn.
Yeah, we were just discussing about Salazar and his, the two guys that are with him, and kind of forgot what happens to the other guy. But yeah, he merges in with Salazar there, and you end up killing them both. So 2 for 1.
We're gonna go meet the best character in all of Resident Evil again, Ada, and say goodbye to Ada. It was nice knowing her. For the time being.
So we're on to the second...
She's getting all the screen time.
Yeah, she does. We're on to the second out of bounds glitch, guys, and I am crap at this. I'll try and explain it as I do it. Unless, Moose, you have any input on this?
This one is even more struggle for me than the other one is, so I typically don't even try.
There we go, we got it. So you kind of have to walk at that, but angle yourself to the left. Run here, and you need to be below this middle gap up here, otherwise you can get stuck, and it's a reset, it's a rip. You run towards this spiky little pokey outy thing, it's the best way I can describe it, and bang, we've skipped the first part of the island. No lasers. No
Right.
I need to really incorporate that.
Yeah, it's harder than it looks, believe me. Oh shit, excuse me. Sorry.
I think I was watching Mondo Mantra try and do that one day. It looked like a real struggle.
It's harder than it looks, trust me.
He was like trying to explain the sort of mechanics behind it, and I was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
This is a little wild.
I mean, Microwave has a great video on YouTube about it, so if anyone's stuck with that, check out Microwave. He's got a great video on that.
Yeah, the RE4 speedrunning Discord is also fantastic. Like, a lot of great folks in there, including Microwave. You can learn a lot from him if you've ever been interested in trying to run this game.
Oh yeah, him and those guys are Maxi Lobes and the kind of top tier runners on this. They do a great job. So we're gonna go to the fireman in a second.
Yeah, he's gonna try and give us a hug.
You got to kind of angle your camera to the left a little and not take a little hug from the fireman because he's angry. Nobody got time for that.
He seems to come out of that oven with a vengeance, so...
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good dodge.
So we can ignore Baldy there. He's going to take a swing at us and be all angry, but,
Hey Tom, I see your comments. Say in the commentaries shit. I'll remember that one. Just kidding, Tom. You're my favorite person in that section of Europe.
Oh shit.
Tom's on a rampage at the minute. I saw him calling Matt. Said Matt looked a bit like Salazar.
Oh wow.
So Tom's on a rampage at the minute. I don't know what's gotten into Tom, but he's coming for you. You better watch out, chat. Tom's on the rampage.
Imagine Tom coming for you though, man. It'd be like Mr. X, wouldn't it?
Be terrifying.
Gigantic brute of a man.
Yeah.
With a huge slong.
I lived in his cupboard long enough to tell you guys you don't want him chasing you.
Oh, never mind. Tom's not talking about me.
Of nights.
I thought it was some banter, but it was not. We're good. All's well. I take back what I said. Tom, I'm not coming to Europe anymore. Not to fight you, at least. Only for love and IKEA.
So the way I remember that code is 321. It's really, I have to kind of train my pigeon brain into these codes in a way I can kind of make it work. So 321 is how I remember that, if that helps anyone. I hope it does. So it's in the order of the colours that it is, it's literally 321. So
These guys that sound like pugs.
Oh yeah, they do, for sure. Do you want to talk a little bit about regenerators?
Regenerators are fun. They're basically Plagas-infected individuals that if you shoot their arms, legs, anything except for... The easiest way that you would usually do it in a new game run is you get an infrared scope, you can shoot the Plagas, and then they explode. But other than that, if you were to shoot off an arm, their head, they just kind of keep coming at you and regenerate their limbs. So
yeah,
they're fun. There's also a variation of them that we will come up on soon, but since I'm talking about it, I'll just hit it now. I call them Iron Maidens. I don't know if that's the official name for them.
No, I also call them that. I don't know whether it is, but it seems
what
to
I've
make
called them
the most
for
sense,
15
right?
years. But if you get too close, they shoot spikes out, and it's like, it's a lot of fun if you're not expecting it, especially.
Yeah.
I mean, I generally understand what you meant when you said they were Iron Maidens, so yeah, I think it's a pretty apt term for them.
It just reminds me of the song. Well, it reminds me of a song, not the song. Did I get both of them? Oh no, just one.
So nice on my end, where I can't hear her yelling from behind that door. God bless.
Leon. This room is hell. Hell, I say.
Yeah, this part's not very fun.
It looked gnarly. You now are at a point of the game I've never seen, by the way, Zook, so everything from here on out is brand new for me.
Okay, good. Excellent. We're learning,
That's it.
And this section right here is the first encounter with the Iron Maiden, so you can see it's got spikes on it.
That is a terrifying model.
They're horrifying. When I first played through this game, this is the part that scared me the most. This was that survival horror that this game missed,
This game scared the piss out of me, though. Like I said, when it came out, I was 10. Should not have been playing it, but I was. And nights of sleep missed as a young 10-year-old trying to comprehend this game.
Yeah.
I'm 31, I'm going to be losing some night's sleep over that thing. Jesus.
Get out of the way! Oh, this is not good. Damn, he knocked me back through the door as well. Oh, God. Drink up, boys. I keep forgetting that they're still drinking. The hits.
Yeah, come on. Knock them back, lads.
Go on, lads.
There we go.
Oh, I nearly always run past Ashley on that bit. I don't know why. My instinct is to just run straight.
It is kind of odd because you literally go through the door, turn left. There's nothing else to it.
Yeah.
Matt's asked me if I'm going to ever be running RE4. I might have to humble him if he wants a race. We'll both have a week to learn, and I'll humble him and never run it again.
Oh, damn. Drink up, boys.
See, doing the speedrun of this game definitely takes a lot of the horror out of it. You get used to kind of the placements of everything, what they look like, what they're going to do. And it's not as scary as it once was, I'll say that. Especially after you've beat it. You're in the double digits. It's like, alright, just is what it is.
Don't do it. Thank you.
I can just imagine how difficult this would be without any of the new Game Plus items, like just knowing about how many enemies you've got to kill and your ammo management through this section casually must be a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's definitely not fun.
So I took that herb then because we've got no healing items left, so bit of a precaution there.
So how far through the run are we, just in general now? Like, if you had to put like a percentage completion done on it so far, just for me who's casually not finished the game.
3, 4, 5%, I'd say.
We're most of the way through it now.
Nice.
Yeah, I typically gauge that when we get to this island, the military island, It's about the 2/3 mark.
So we're on the last chapter, basically. Pretty much.
Nice.
Not the last chapter, the last section. Segment, sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about.
We're just making up
I'm just
denominations now.
Yeah, exactly. just making up shit as I go along, you know. We'll take that. So this is what I like to call rounders. For you, Bull, it would be baseball, I guess.
Yep.
This
section
kind of sucks. Yeah, yeah. I'll show you, and you'll understand why it sucks, basically.
All these guys out here, and they can bottleneck you in this little section. It's rough.
Right, so as we run around the third time, and I always forget to do this, but today, I'm going to remember, we get Ashley to follow us. She might take a few lashings from these folks. You're actually meant to... Oh no, this isn't good. Okay, I'm going to have to kill these guys.
Is she stuck?
Yeah, she got stuck. It's fine.
I can see. Just a quick welcome to all the raiders with Nickawack's raid. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the raid, guys.
Welcome, raiders.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by.
Hope everyone's good tonight.
We are currently towards the end of our Resident Evil 4 normal New Game Plus run, which is absolutely smashing, like the legend he is. Guys, we are raising money for the Mental Health Foundation today. Appreciate all the donations so far. We've raised £2,741 already on the first day, and we've still got a run up after this one, which is going to be an amazing run. I'm just going to plug it quickly. It's going to be Resident Evil 3 Nemesis knife-only run coming up next, guys, so stay tuned if you definitely want to see some memes with that one. Glad to see all the knife-only runs making a bit of a resurgence. It's good to see the RE7 knife-only community's taking a bit of a bump recently, and it's nice to see other games getting the same love as well.
Yeah, watching that knife-only run of RE7...
I was scared, man.
Shout out to Nix. I was at work watching it on my phone, and that was truly an experience, because I've never beat Resident Evil 7, let alone with a knife, so...
Yeah, it looks very technical.
Something.
It's,
Like,
Yeah. Can I just say Madhouse as well? Madhouse, like...
Yeah,
knife
the
only
hardest
is,
difficulty.
You know, knife only is like knife only, and it's hard, but Madhouse...
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, guys, like the chance of I do Madhouse New Game Plus, and the chance of death in that run is like 9 out of 10 runs.
Yeah.
So I couldn't imagine what doing in knife only is like in terms of like lost run percentage. Oh god, it's wild to think about it.
Help me, Liam. Oh, Liam.
I've noticed his chat's gone by. I see Matt over in there. Just help me, Leon.
Matt loves it.
I swear he's just singing it to himself in his room now. Like,
He
he's just
probably
saying it
is.
every time.
I hope he is.
just to himself.
Help me, Liam.
There it is again. He just posted it. God bless him.
Yeah, chat is just also. I'm just going to plug it again, guys. But the whoever has the most donations over the course of the weekend, guys, will be receiving a signed RE7. I'm going to assume it's a picture of Mia, signed by the voice actress Katie Hagen. So, guys, if you are the combined total highest donation, you'll be receiving that as a prize for your generosity for the entire event. So. Yeah, if you like the sound of that little unique piece of collectibleness there, then get your donations in, guys. There's also multiple other prizes on offer for anybody who donates, including copies of Daymare 1998, which is an extremely tough sort of RE2 game. A lot of fun though, very difficult, with a really wacky story, but a lot of fun. I don't know if any of you guys have played Daymare, but it's an interesting game with a lot of interesting mechanics and lots of other different things, including 2 copies of RE8 Village and £200 Steam gift cards.
Damn,
so just a few things on offer.
I couple of bits and bobs there, folks. Get donated.
Yeah, get those donations in. It's always nice to have a chance.
Rune Bull, I was going to ask, have any of you guys pre-ordered Village? Has anyone...
I really haven't yet.
That little scoff there, who did that? Who was that?
That was not me, that was Moon.
That was me, yeah. I was like, I just haven't. I really should have done by now.
I mean, there's no pressure, like...
you know what? It's everything I wanted from RE8, and I still haven't pre-ordered it.
This is the first game I've ordered since... this is the first pre-order since GTA 5 that I've pre-ordered. That's crazy, isn't it?
I can't remember the last game I pre-ordered. To be honest with you now, it's been a long old while, yeah, but I think it's somewhat way back.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've not ordered it yet, but I'm super excited for Resident Evil Village. I'm sure it's been discussed today already, but
yeah.
I wanted two things from it. I wanted to see Ethan and Mia back returned, and I wanted it to be first person, and it's doing both of those things. And those are the only two things I wanted, and it hit both of those for me. So I'm going to be playing it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say I'm going to play it on PC, so it doesn't do me much good to pre-order it. It's not like I have to worry about copies running out, which is nice, but I might still throw one on there just because it's nice to preload the game.
Yeah. Did I get him? I think I got him, yeah.
Also, I like how many trucks they throw at you in this section. They just keep coming.
Yeah, this bit's labelled JCB in my live splits.
So I'm going to pose this question to chat and you guys. Guys, how did you feel about the continuation of first person in Resident Evil games? To me, I'm a huge fan of it, obviously, being Resident Evil 7 speedrunner. I absolutely love it. But what do you guys think? Maybe some people who aren't as invested in RE7 or that style of play like I am. What do you guys think?
I think it's a really cool take on Resident Evil. I like it. I've actually just started playing 7. I bought it on release on my PS4 and then never played it. Bought it again on my PC and I've been going back through. I don't know, it's a different one. So Resident Evil 4, and this is going to probably piss off Matt, is the best Resident Evil in my opinion. So
no.
That's the one that brought me into Resident Evil. I had never even heard of it prior to 4. So it's got a special place in my heart. It could be the nostalgia talking, but I like them taking a different approach to it. So changing over to first person I thought was really interesting, and I'm interested to see how they'll do it in Village.
I love first person. I think it was great. It's a change, isn't it? Something new. It's a new experience for all of it. I think it was a really welcome change.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a huge resurgence in terms of the recovery from Resident Evil 6. Was amazing.
With the combination of RE engine as well is insane.
Yeah, it's a beautiful game too.
Just gonna throw in some quick donations if I've got time, guys.
Probably not a good time right now because I've got to do some QTEs. Oh, actually, no, it's okay. Do it.
Yeah, we've got our good buddy Krauser here.
We've got Anonymous donating £30, and they say, for a great cause, GG on the run, guys. Thank you, Anonymous, for that. We appreciate it, whoever you are. You're amazing. And Dr. Sin coming in with a £5 donation who says, the JCB split joke was bad.
Yeah,
is that a reference that you guys understand? I'm going to assume that's a reference for you guys.
Dr. T is one of my...
Thank you, Dr. Sin.
He's one of my mods in my channel. He likes to troll me and tell me how bad my jokes are, which he's pretty accurate about, to be fair.
You say your split's called JTB? Like the runner?
JCB, like the tractor type digger thing.
I don't know what that is, but I'll take your
from
word
the song.
You guys in America call them cat, I think. They're called cat.
Oh,
like
yep, I do know what that is. Yep.
Are they the same brand? Are they like just...
I'm pretty sure they're both yellow.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're both just yellow.
That counts.
I was laughing earlier because Karate called Ashley Trashly, and I thought that was pretty funny, to be fair. Trashly.
A lot of people saying they miss fixed camera angles.
Yes, I love fixed camera angles.
I don't, weirdly enough. I really struggle with, I don't know whether it's a memory thing, but with routing, like routing a game or routing a game from fixed camera perspective, I really struggle with from a memory point of view. I don't know why. Just a fun fact for you there, why you'll probably never see me run fixed camera games.
Matt's not happy. Cat and JCB are different. Both yellow.
Ah, right, okay.
Thank you, Matt.
Sorry, Matt.
I like Emmy just coming in with the big yellow diggers. Oh, that's what I know him for.
Yeah, that's all you got to tell me. I know what you're talking about immediately after that.
This is the only cutscene we can't skip in the game, other than a few. Maybe there's one other, I think.
If it isn't that bitch in the red dress,
Also,
I'm having to play all
jump.
this out in my head. Yeah, he's got great hops too. I'm playing this all out in my head because on my end there's no sound. I just, the part where crowds are just like, after all, I'm American. It's a ridiculous scene.
Yeah.
You knew each other?
We're really close now to 2.8k as well, guys, which is kind of incredible. Like, just we've hit the weekend target, smashed it, and are now exceeding it by more and more money every couple of minutes, guys. So this is awesome. Let's keep it going. Let's get 2.8 before the end of the run. I know we can do it. Only £24 left. Can we make it before we finish up on this most amazing Resident Evil 4 run?
This is also another great scene of Leon's incredible physical ability.
I was going to go for the Dipman run then, but I died on this last time, so I'm not going to risk it.
Wow, that's a pretty impressive jump.
Oh, it gets so much better.
Oh,
I think this is a nod to the Resident Evil film.
I was going to say, which way round does it go? Which came out first? Because surely this came out before the film.
I would have thought
this
so.
Has got. Thinking of the dates, the film had to have come out after this. Did it
You know
not?
you know what I'm talking about, though, right? Where they go, the
yeah, in the laser room, yeah, and the guy like gets chopped into meatballs at the end.
So for the marathon,
throne.
we're going to sit on the throne because this is for everyone that's donated. We're taking a break from speedrunning for a moment. We're going to sit and chill. But there's no time for resting. This is a speedrun.
Got to keep it moving.
What an impractical pace for a chair.
I know, it's pretty pointless, isn't it, really?
Like, is that even comfortable? That room looks cold.
Yeah. Also, as well, there's 2 treasures in that room for anyone that would like to know where the treasures are.
Oh, Mr. G Mundy coming in with the facts there. The film came out in 2002, whereas RE4 was 2005, so
Yep.
maybe it was a nod. They're very similar.
Possibly. I think so, but I'm not 100%, so...
Imagine with development time, they must have already been somewhat into this by the time.
How many between RE3 or Code Veronica? I don't know which one came out first. Between whichever one it was and this game, was it 4 years? Is that right?
It was one of the bigger gaps, was it not, between RE games?
That sounds correct.
Hello? Gun? Oh, shit.
See a friend?
Yeah, he's not my friend, that guy. We don't like him.
Matt, we'll have a video call afterwards.
Oh my god, this is going well.
It's because we sat in the chair. It's like, you dare, sacrifice the speed. I'll show you.
Yeah, this is, for anyone that doesn't know, this guy's called U2. He's a meme. And I always...
tight corners, lots of damage, and quick time events. It's got it all in this section.
Yeah, it's not nice. And it's, oh, for God's sake. Alright, okay.
Chat's getting a little wild right now.
So do you have to kill every time, and I'll go the wrong way. You have to kill him.
Yeah.
It's really easy to get lost in this section too if you don't have it down pat.
Yep. And if stuff like that happens, go away.
Not having much luck with this one.
No, this is rough. Pretty sure I've just ran back the wrong way as well. Yeah, I did.
I can see how easy it is to get turned around. I'm just looking at it. Like, oh.
Out of the way. This was really rough, guys. This last bit's not too bad. Those first 2 bits are pretty insane. Oof. That made me jump. It's a little bit close for comfort there, folks.
Hey, he's got those nice claws on top of him now.
Am I going crazy? Oh, yeah. I've completely lost the plot at this bit, folks, so my apologies.
Still seems really fast to me, so I still think you're doing well.
Thank you.
And it's getting late now, Zook, so we'll let you off.
Still going the wrong way. There we go.
You know, I'm completely lost. I'm trying to track what you're doing. I have no idea what's going on here.
Yeah, this bit's a bit rough, to be honest.
It's another just great implementation of great physical ability.
What the hell was that? You just Superman flew up there. You're like,
Yeah. No, I didn't want that. I wanted the herb.
that looked like a true maze to me. I just have no idea. It looked to me like you just ran in circles about 8 times.
So yeah, he's not hard when you have to fight him. He's just an asshole when you're in the cage bit. Yeah, basically, that's you too, everyone.
Matt asked me what happened to Leon being a rookie. 6 years. That's what happened.
Yep,
He's a strong man now.
certified
A physical
badass.
specimen.
He learned off Chris. He learned how to develop ridiculously strong legs, apparently.
Yep.
And crush boulders with his bare hands and fight bears. All sorts of that shit. So we're coming up to Krauser very soon, I believe. Bull, if you want to talk about Krauser.
I don't like his new game plus fight. He's got a lot more in his inventory to work with.
Yep.
Basically, you just shoot him until he throws a flash grenade, repeat process, and then at the end he mutates.
Yes.
You kill him. If you have the Magnum, it's a pretty quick fight. Same goes for Chicago Typewriter, and I'm sure for the PRL as well.
Yes, sir. I will demonstrate.
Mr. Mundy asking the right questions in chat right now.
Yep.
Can we hit 2,800, guys? We're close. We're so close. Let's go.
So for anyone running this on professional, you can just shoot a hole in this door and knife him through the door. It's really cool. It's a really fun strat. So wait for him to get
Whatever
close.
works.
Shoot him. Quick turn to the right. Hopefully he'll throw a flashbang. Damn it, didn't want that to happen. That's lost us a bit of time. We're meant to be kicking that door open whilst he's throwing the flashbang to stop us from getting hit by him, basically. But it doesn't matter, it's all good.
Yeah, he's got a few different weapons here. He's got obviously his physical presence. Krauser's a very strong man.
Yep.
He's also got a bow and arrow that shoots explosive arrows. He's got a TMP, which is a submachine gun. He's got it all. What a guy.
And a big PP, I'm sure. Or a small one.
Oh, absolutely. I think he might be compensating.
It's just muscles on muscles.
Potentially steroids.
Matt RPD is right. We have 407 people. So $5 each, guys, and we'd smash the yearly target, not only the weekly one. So if we did that, guys, if all 407 people put in $5 each, we'd end up with another $2,000 in the kitty, and then we could all go to sleep happy.
And that's before anything on that RE3 knife only run.
Yeah, then we got the rest to earn. So there you go, guys.
And the rest of the weekend.
I hope my maths
still to
was
go.
right there. I took some time in my head to do some mental maths there, and I think it's just over $2,000. Somebody's going to point out in chat to me that I'm completely wrong, and I'm just going to,
No, this is not good. Okay.
It's alright, you have the heals. You got this. Come on, Zook.
Yeah. We kind of picked up the heals, luckily. I'm not going to grab that one, though.
Crazy validating my maths there. And thanks, man.
Quick maths.
Quick maths, indeed. Maths with an F. That's how the real mathematicians are.
Maths. Time to die. Oh, yeah, there's also a timer on this fight. So, as you can see, Zook one-shot him, so it's not that big of a deal. But when you're playing this on just normal, new game, that timer can be pretty rough.
Say, he had a pretty sexy appendage.
Yeah. There's something about that blade that's coming out of him.
So all I can hear is match jealousy going off right now. Just wants a sexy appendage.
So, ladies and gents, the worst chapter of the game. Let me just
Yeah, this
go
part
ahead and
sucks.
say, I hate this part. Drink, guys.
We do get Mike the helicopter pilot, though, and he knows a good bar.
He's fucking shit, though. He can't hit a shot for shit. I mean, he's probably
Yeah,
trying to fly the chopper at the same time, so fair play to him, but...
He's trying to blow up all these machine gun emplacements. Takes forever to do it.
Yeah.
It's something else.
It's a bit...
There's
it's a bit
dudes with
of a-
RPGs.
It's a bit of a scrumpus, really, to be honest, isn't it? Oh, not good.
God, it's
Crossbow,
surreal.
RPGs. He skipped him earlier, but when you first get to the military island, there's a laser section you have to do, and I don't know what the heck he's called. I call him Frank, but he jumps out
Frank.
with a minigun.
Just Frank.
Are you on about
Frank.
the minigun guy?
I'm on about the minigun guy, which you're going to meet another one of him right now.
Yeah, I think his name's JJ. Weirdly enough.
I like all these random names that just get thrown out. It's
Oh,
just
wow.
like-
Can I please actually get into Ditman, like, without you guys trolling me?
G Mundy says it is in fact JJ. I am going to call him Frank. No one can stop me.
Frank seems like a good name.
It's a strong name. It's a strong name.
Xbox Live, can you not send me messages? In the middle of a speedrun, thanks. So we did a reset then, it just basically despawns Frank, or JJ, or whatever you want to call it.
Gary.
Gary, yeah. What does Matt call everything that's random?
Gary.
Barry. Barry Barnacle. Fucking Barry Barnacle!
Matt saying console, LOL. You can't fool us, Matt.
Matt actually just pretends to have a PC.
It's photoshopped.
Oh!
Yeah, it's just some plastic on a PS2 that he streams on.
Yes, I got him! I normally miss that guy at the bottom, so I'm pretty happy about that, to be honest, guys. It's nice. That's nice.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
I'm actually mesmerized at this whole run. I'd actually consider running this after seeing this. So you've
Yeah,
made it
it's
look
fun.
that good.
Oh, damn.
You've made it look that good.
Oh, thanks. I don't know whether you're meant to be
Yes.
attacking your own guy, but, you know, I'll take it.
This is a solid run.
There's normally a guy here. Oh, he's actually doing his job. Like, you know, he must have heard me talking shit about him earlier, and he was like, do you know what? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, as you can see, Zook's already
Same,
gone
yeah.
through the entire section before the guy decided to blow up anything.
Yeah. We could die here, folks. I've got no healing items, so...
There is the first aid spray behind the minigun on
Yes,
the bottom.
at the bottom, yeah. I've got to kind of make it there first without these guys shooting the shit out of me.
That is true. And you can't jump down there either for whatever stupid reason.
I know, you should be able to jump down that gap, right? So dumb.
I'm fairly certain you can on the other side is the best part. Just right there for whatever reason you can't.
Guys, just
Oh.
jump in and say we've just cleared 2,800
Wow.
and 7 pence.
Excellent
There we
work,
go,
guys.
£2,800, and I'm just going to read it. It was Dr. Sin coming in with £19 and 1 pence donation, saying I'm here to ruin the 69 pence, and then Imperium came in with the £5.69 with a less than savoury comment. So I'll leave that up to Matt to see if he wants that read later. But £2,800 raised in one day so far, with a whole run still left to go.
Great job,
With
guys.
Mr.
Thank
Holy
you so
Soul
much.
himself. Let's go.
There's a regenerator in here, and you can just run right past him.
Yep. Leave him to make his pug noises.
I really do want to know how they recorded that sound, because in my eyes, he just was a pug. Someone mic'd him up, and there we have it.
Yeah. Not wrong, sir. You're not wrong.
There's another Frank in this section.
Fuck out of here. Line up, boys and girls, line up.
Wait a minute, I thought that guy's name was Joe.
They're all friends.
They've all got about 10 different names now. I'm so confused.
They're the kind of person when they introduce it, oh, my name's just whatever you want it to be.
Ooh, okay. Okay. That kind of scared me a little bit then, not gonna lie.
Didn't even get hit. That was pretty solid.
It's Jeff.
It's Jeff. That works for me too, Matt. See, like I said, you can just call him whatever you want. It's always correct.
Yep, I'll take that.
Zangief.
Zangief rings a bell. Is that from a game series? That's probably from something.
Zangief.
I swear.
Be a
I don't know
Street
why.
Fighter character.
It's just something. It just rings a bell for me. I can't remember from where. Guys, just want to shout out some of the amazing runs we've still got up and coming in the event. Of course, we've got the Resident Evil 3 Nemesis knife only run coming up next by the one and only Holy Soul. Absolute sweetheart coming up next. I'm just going to highlight some runs we got coming up tomorrow. Personal highlight for me will be the Resident Evil 7 race between Aragold and Yiddle.
Ooh, that's gonna be good.
I think they're 5 and 3rd on the leaderboards, extremely close PBs. A lot of good stuff coming up tomorrow. Super King Andy's on doing some Resident Evil 2 remake. Claret Standard should be an amazing run. And yeah, lots of really good runs tomorrow.
Okay,
there's
folks.
a lot of good stuff.
We are pretty much on our last stretch now. Pretty much.
We're at the last stretch, guys.
Final boss
Trashley's
fight.
back.
Yeah, Trashley is back. She's clanking around in her knight's armor.
Imperium has also donated another $1.99 with the same comment as before that I might not read. I'll leave that up to the gang. But thank you so much for the 2 donations, my friend.
Thank you for the donation, sir.
Yeah, thank you. You guys have killed it today. Just keep it going.
You might just be memeing about Matt. Either way, we'll err on the safe side.
So this bit here, you can just leave Ashley at the top. Come down, trigger this, and just do a reload, and then, hey, she's here with us. We don't even have to drag her down.
The Matt RPD has okayed it, guys. So Imperium has told us that, you know, your willy's small. Twice. Very emphatically.
Who's willing to put mine?
I hope so. I mean,
Small
He's
PP.
definitely talking about Matt.
Yeah.
I think he's definitely talking about Matt, to be honest.
Yeah. So you can actually
But
die on
Imperium
this bit,
might be-
guys, if you crash, or hit those rocks. Don't crash or hit the rocks. Basically.
I'm glad to see physics have gone out the window.
Oh yeah,
They don't exist.
Yeah.
Damn, these tricks.
And time.
There we go. Holy moly. What was our final
Good
time?
run.
Yeah,
145.13.
And that's RTA. So I don't know what that. I don't know how you record these ones. Is it IGT or RTA?
It's a little bit different because there's in Resident Evil 4 there's time with loads and time without loads. So obviously it displays both on speedrun, depending on what you do. But yeah, no, that was amazing, guys. Thank you so much for having me. I'm just blown away. It's crazy.
No, thank you for the amazing speed run there. 140, I think it was definitely a 145 flat. I know at the time I ran on for a little bit. Amazing speed run. A lot of opened my eyes to the RE4 speedrunning sort of community. Big shout out to Bull Moose Gaming as well for coming in and providing
Yes,
some
thank you,
excellent commentary.
Thank you for having me.
I would have been pretty much lost without you. I've had moon runes, of course. But it was nice to have, you know, a fellow Team RPD member
Hey, when they
watching my back.
asked me if I wanted to do it, there was no way I was going to say no. And I even thought it was on Saturday. I left work 4 hours early to come do this today, so there was no way I was going to miss it. That was a great run. Thanks for having me.
Awesome.
No, yeah, fantastic run. No, Zook, extremely congratulations, my friend. That was a really good run. I really enjoyed it. So thank you for letting me be your commentary reader for today. I've had a lot of fun.
Just want to give a quick shout out to everyone in the Zook squad. I hope you haven't got wasted. Hope I didn't get hit too many times. Thank you guys, and thanks for all the donations. Everyone. It's a wonderful cause. So thank you so much.
Right, I think unless we have anybody who's come in who wants to say anything, I think we'll switch to a transition to get ready for the Resident Evil 3 Nemesis speedrun, knife only by Holy Soul. It's going to be a great way to finish off the day, guys. Thank you to everybody who donated during that segment. Zook Squad hype, let's go.